there. So even we did not aware before when we went there, and we assume that would not be as much cold. But when we landed there, so I felt a lot of cold, and I keep myself warm, and I took lot of tea, lot of warm tea and warm water to protect from cold weather.
Okay. So where was it that you went and you experienced this cold weather, and which month was it?
It was Feb. So when I went there, we felt a lot of at that time lot of wind breeze there. So I think it was not a perfect time to visit Turkey,
Mm.
especially Istanbul. So the season would open in March, but we went there before 1 month.
No, not after April or May. You see, in the mid,
April, May, yes.
then the sun comes out. In those days, I have seen that there is was a foggy weather and there's a damp weather and winds blow and it is really very cold outside. Yes,
Yes.
you're very right. And did you have your clothes enough to protect yourself against cold, or did you go to the market and bought some?
No, no, we did not have clothes. So we went market, and we bought everything from the market. And actually, when we were there, it was raining, and even we did not have umbrella. So
Mhm.
we bought umbrella, but it was and because it was raining with a bit fast wind. But the umbrella, even the umbrella, was not give protection from rain. So it turned, and we dropped that umbrella because it was not because it umbrella was not as much strong. So like the wind was very fast.
Mm.
So I think we purchased everything from market,
Mm.
and we did not move out, and we just went to
Mm.
we just went to hotel, and we stayed there inside.
Yes, it is. So, how often is the weather cold where you come from, where you live? How cold is the weather? Is it very cold? What is your climate?
Yes, I live in Lahore, and here the weather is very moderate. Yes, a few period of time in a year, the weather extremely cold, become extremely cold. And the same time, the few months of the year, the weather become extremely warm.
Mm.
But the rest of the period, the weather is moderate, and we don't feel anything, like we don't. Where the weather don't harm to us. So we enjoy a lot, but on the both extremities are very high, either the winter or the summer.
Are you happy about the weather condition in your area?
Yes, I am happy. I am happy. I love to spend time in summer instead of winter, because in winter I catch cold lot of time, and it is very difficult to maintain a temperature. And in summer, it is very easy to maintain temperature, and you just keep yourself in under air condition, and you don't have any catch problem. You don't have any cold problem. And even in winter, there are a lot of viruses outbreak. So we suffer with different flu and coughing problems. So in summer, we don't suffer these type of things, and I prefer to live in summer season, and I love to spend time in summer.
So you are sensitive to cold.
Yeah, I'm very sensitive to cold.
Okay. So what is your the profession says? Is it because there are more bacteria in cold weather, as compared to this summer or hot weather?
Yes, because every microorganism is very sensitive against the temperature. If the temperature is cold, then the organism has opportunity to grow more and to damage more. So in winter, there are a lot of viruses and bacteria who attacks and who like the people get in diseases, but capturing diseases, lot of diseases. But in summer, because of heat, these bacteria and viruses are died. So that is why it is not as much problem in during the summer.
Mm.
And people don't have and don't suffer in this type of situation, in which they feel like coughing and they feel they suffer with temperature and other things, health issues, other health issues.
Okay. Are some parts of your country colder than others? Is there very
Yes,
about the weather conditions in different parts of your country?
yes, there is a variation in weather condition and lot of variation in my country. If we go in northern areas in summer, there is a cold there, and there is a lot of temperature variance. The temperature is very low in northern areas. But if I talk about the central area and the southern areas, that are too much warm, and the similar time the one area is too much cold and the other area is too much warm, and there is not a big difference between two areas, but the temperature variance is significant. So I think it is the beauty of my country. People enjoy every season. If the people want to enjoy warm, they can enjoy. If the people want to enjoy winter, cold, they have opportunity to go in northern areas and enjoy cold. So these things are very rare in any country in the world. So we are lucky because we have all season in one country. And the one most important thing is the distance between one place to other place is not far away.
Okay. So do you see any advantages of cold weather? Naturally, there are some you see restrictions that we cannot move a lot when it's cold because days are also short and we have less sunshine. So are there any advantages you see in that?
Yes, if I see the advantages of cold weather, like the people have more time to spend. People have more time to spend with their family, and they keep themselves inside the house, and they just go outside for work, and they try to come earlier at home, and they spend they have opportunity, and they have opportunity to spend a lot of time with their families. And the other benefit which I realized, there are a lot of fruits and vegetables whose cultivate and grow in the winter season. So people can enjoy those things, and people can uh, enjoy the dry fruit as well. So the people love to spend time in winter because the days are very short and the nights are long. So they plan to watch movie in home. They plan to cook together. So they have a lot of opportunities, and they are also plan to for barbecue, and they invite their special friends and special family members. So people enjoy a lot in winter. If I talk about I compare with the summer, so people love to spend time during winter.
Okay. Would you prefer to live in hot place or cold place?
No, I already told you I prefer to live in hot place. I don't like cold place because the cold place I'm very sensitive, and I catch lot of cold, and I suffered with some sort of viral infection. It is very common for me. So that's why I love to live in hot summer and hot weather, but I don't like to spend time in cold weather.
So now we come to the part two of this test. Part two is that it's about competitions. Have you ever taken part in some competition? Hello.
Yes, yes, sir. I hear you.
Okay. Have you ever taken part in some competition?
Yes, I participated in some competition. Like I remember when I was in my school life. At that time, I participate in the speech competition,
Mm.
and I did speech, and unfortunately, I did not win any position.
Mm.
I did, and I performed in front of audience and in front of parents. So my family became very happy because uh, they they saw my confidence which I presented in on the stage. So I performed very confidently. So it was the fantastic experience which I had.
So here about prizes. This fine.
Okay, okay. I am just giving you answer. I did not read Q
Oh
part.
yes. All right. All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Yes, sir. I already told you I did not win prize, but my three other classmates were performed well, so they won prize, and I was on fourth position. But the problem which I faced at that time, I was performing well, but I forget I forget to speak one line,
Mm.
and that distract me,
Mm.
and that create pause.
Mm.
That's why I lost that competition. Otherwise, definitely everyone expect from me I would win, and I could lot of I could win that competition, but because of that unfortunate things which happened with me, I did not win that competition.
So okay. So explain why you chose to take part in it. So have you been?
Because I always at that time I always want to speak to speech in front of audience, and I have a good flow, and I have confidence. I have good flow, and I have confidence to speak like that. So that's why I choose that competition, because I want because sometime I feel I had fear, and I did not speak in front of audience. So I wanted to break that fear. So that's why I choose that competition, and I broke that fear.
Do you think that one should be a good speaker?
Do you think
That one should be a good speaker.
one should be a good speaker?
Yes, one should have the skill of speaking. Do you think that skill of speaking is very important?
Yes. The skill of speaking is very important. Like if you don't have a speaking skill, then you will never succeed in your life, because in every aspect of life, in every time, you face a lot of negotiation with others, and you face a lot of bargaining, and maybe in every thing, in every time, you have to talk with others. So if you don't have if you don't have to skill to speak, then I don't think so you will get a lot of opportunities, and it will give you a lot of damage, and you will not succeed as much as others who has this skill, who have these skills, and who perform well because of their speaking skills.
All right. And now we move on to part three of the test, diagnostic, the discussion topics, competition in school. Okay, why do you think some school teachers use competitions as class activities? Okay, at school, sometimes the teachers arrange competitions and they ask the students to take part in the competition. So, do you
I
think?
think it is very Yeah, I think it is very important to build competition between the students, because when you create that sense of competition race in the student's mind, then on that the start of life, on the school life, they build their mind, and they build to move faster, and with the other colleagues, and so they always try to keep them to win that competition, and to keep them on top position, to rank them on top position. So that's why they build that experience. And once when they have in their practical life, then they implement that competition sense, and they will get on the practical life, they will compete with the other competition, competitive market. So they always think about how we can get achieve the market share. So they get to think, and they get maximum share from the market, because of that skill which they learn at their school time.
Okay. Do you think that it is good thing to give prize to children who do well at school? So the prize distribution is a good, something useful or not useful?
Yes, I think it is very important. It give lot of lot of competition create among the students, because this is the incentive which the student get if they perform well. So because of that attraction, and because of that appraise, people do struggle, and the students do struggle, and the students do hard work to get for that winning prize and the winning reward in front of their parents. So that's why I think sometimes the price doesn't matter. The main thing is the winning attributes that matters a lot. And because of that feelings which the students receive prize in front of all their other classmates and all the schools and all the parents, that give lot of confidence, and that to achieve that target. So I think it build a target oriented working. They do like they have some objective to work. They think if we achieve our target, if we get position in the school, then we will get that reward. So because and it create a race between the students. And they always think like that we will move fast. I move faster among the other my classmates.
So there are a lot of competition, and sometimes it, the participants they feel injustice about the people who judge the scale, the judges. Okay, so do you remember that in your life that sometimes in the past that it happened that judges were not fair in making decisions, or judges
Yes.
favor to somebody else?
Yes, I remembered, and the event which I participated, and I was directed that drama. I was director of that drama, so we struggled a lot, and we found characters from the whole university, and we wrote script, and we rehearsal like multiple times for that script, and we did hard work day and night when my team was performing on the stage. And the audience appraised a uh, uh, lot of give lot of applause, claps,
Mm.
give lot of claps. So audience become they shouted, and they and seems at that time this seems that we would win definitely because of the audience response. And other drama which performed by our competitor, like the other group of class. class group. So on that drama, like the audience did not give any applause, and the audience did not give a lot of appreciation for them, and they did a lot of mistake. But when the judges announced their results, so we become surprised, and we became very disappointed when we heard that we did not win, and we are in second position, and our competitor who did not perform, even who did not perform well, but they won first prize, and we lost, and we are on second position. So I think you are right. The judges, maybe they don't the criteria which um, they think like they should they should disclose that criteria which they follow during the performance. So I think we did not know about that criteria. So we lost, and the judges gave announcement for the other team.
Okay. Now, next question is, would you say that the school for young children have become more or less competitive since you were that age? Do you think that there are more competitions or less competitions at school now?
No, no. Now the schools are more competition, and the schools are more create a lot of competitive environment among the students. At my time, the competition was not as much, and like or at that time, the students the students did not have as much quality of education, did not receive quality of education. So that's why we did not the teacher did not build any type of competition between us. But now it is very important, and the students uh, and every school is creating competition between the students, and even the competition is between the other schools as well. The schools now the competition is team create school to school. So that's why this is the like very nowadays the competition is as much higher like like it did not as much higher as in past.
Okay, and there are some more questions about supporting competitions. So see, one are the of advantages and disadvantages of intensive training for young sports people. Okay, in sports there is a lot of training. So do you think there is some advantage or disadvantage about?
I think there are more the both things have the advantage and disadvantage of intensive training, sports training, because if I first talk about their advantages, like um, the students become more go through that challenges which they face during the match and during the sports, and the students they build their stamina, and they build their they train themselves as they never give up, and they fight by end of the sport. They fight a lot. And but I think I talk about their disadvantages, like the students become fatigued, and they have chances to for some serious injury which maybe disturb their sports. And we maybe sometime, because we don't train students like as a sportsman, but if we do for intensive training, that will give lot of that will have lot of chances for injury and for muscle spasm, and for anything which could cause uh, major loss on the sports day. So I think we have to maintain balance between two things. We don't put a lot of intensive training to the sportsman, and we don't lose the we don't lose our control uh, for training, and we maintain the balance. We should maintain the balance, and we should train them as a sportsmanship, and we train them. You will never give up, and you always fight, and you always fight with your last breath.
Okay. And some people think that competition leads to a better performance from sports stars. So others think it just makes a player feel insecure. Or what is your opinion? So I'm reading the question once again. Some people think that competition leads a better performance from sports stars. Okay. Others think
So
it.
I am not getting your voice. Can you please repeat it again?
Okay. Some people think. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I am saying again.
Okay. Some people think that competition leads to a better performance from sports stars. Okay, they have the formation of question is not very good. Others think it just makes the players feel insecure. What is your opinion? So it is you have to talk about better performance by means of competition
Yeah.
and the insecurity that comes that one experiences because of the competition. Once again, it's the same.
Um.
Indeed.
I think if the sportsman perform well, and it's lead to competition, and he will emerge as a player, and he will never think insecurity, and he believe he's a good performer, and he will get fame easily, and he will have lot of weight to the team on the team. And but it's a link with performance. If he does not perform well and he does not have his performance has been going decrease. So in that scenario, that is true, he feel insecurity, because he thinks if he does not perform, it will be very difficult for team to continue, and for team for it is very difficult to play furthermore for the team. So I think the both things are true, and if it is completely linked with the performance of player, if he does perform well, then he does not have any sense of insecurity. But if he does not perform well, then definitely he has that insecurity sense.
All right. So, do you think that it is possible to become competitive in sport? Do you think it is possible to become competitive, too competitive in sports? Means
Uh,
to get a very good position to become good of others, too competitive, more than we need. Okay.
yes, it is possible if you are dedicated for your sport, if you do hard work, and if you focus on your sport, then you definitely get tough time to other, and you will achieve that position which your competition are not achieved, and you will have that fame because of your dedication, because of your struggle which you put. So I think it is very important, if you put a lot of struggle on your sport and sports, and if you have a lot of focus, and if you are determined for your sports, then you can definitely achieve your goals, and you can definitely uh, achieve the more competitive uh, against your competition.
Mhm. So this is about competition, and previously I think that you've been going to gym. Are you going to gym still now?
No, no, I'm not going. I'm walking on the room.
Working? Oh, okay, just still. All right. So do you like competitions or not like?
I like competition because, if you don't have that capacity to compete with other, then I think you will not achieve your goal. So I like competition. I like to study my competitors, and I play like that. I approach and I adopt that strategy which my competition is not achieving, and I move differently, So I think the competition is very necessary to build our personality. And because if you don't believe on competition, and if you don't become more better regarding a competition, then it will be very difficult to survive furthermore.
Okay. Do you think that now you told me that competitions are very important? I forgot about the question. So, do you think life is a whole system of competitions? Never
Yes,
ending.
life is. Yes, the complete life is based on competition. We always involve in every time on competition. Yes, the whole scenario of life, like we have lot of competition in every stage of life. When we are student, at that time we compete with our classmates, and when we are in college, so we have to get admission in good university because of competing lot of other classmates. And when we pass out university, then we have to get job uh, in good reputed company against our other classmates which are in your competition. And even when you are doing job, and if you are responsible for the business, then you definitely bring your business on your top position, and it should definitely scale up your business. And you always think about your competition, what they are doing, and how you can meet them, and how you can grow more regarding competition. So I think these are we always think about the market share which the competition is getting more and we are not getting. So we we always need to think like that. We need to get market share more, and we always think like we will become market leader. So I think these are the things. You are right. Our whole life is based on the competition, and from start to end, we always deal with competition with different aspects of life, in different aspects of life.
So, what is the role of luck in winning a competition?
Yes, and the luck is very important. If when you have in competition, and you catch lot of difficult scenario, definitely you will not get succeed at that time. But if you have luck, and maybe you will get very easy target, and you can achieve easily. So then definitely you will score more, and you can get easily meet your competition. Then I think it is very luck is very important. And but it is not like that. Along with that, you always do work hard, and you believe on your work hard. If even then you don't get your results, then you again you work hard and you perform more better in next time. You believe on this.
So, have you ever met an unexpected victory in your life?
Yes, once, I had an unexpected victory in my life. I did not have to sale of my targets in a month. So on the last day, I did not sell anything. So I was very surprised, and at that time, I was fair. I was felt very insecure about regarding my job. So even I tried a lot, and I visited multiple customer, but no one gave me order. So I disturbed a lot. So on the last 11th hour, I received call from my customer, and he gave me the bulk order, which is equal to my target. So I received that order, and at that time I became very happy, and I sent the order immediately to the accounts for approval. And before the closing of the month, I received a wholesale from one customer. And so I became very happy, because was never expected from that customer he would give me as much order. So like I become very happy, and I enjoyed that sale. And I I also on the same day I planned for dinner with my family because of happiness. So it was unexpected victory which I achieved.
Okay. How far do you think that it is? Do you think it is important to become clever or is he smart about the victory?
Uh, it is important. Like if you have, if you adopt a smart strategy, that will give you a lot of benefit, and that will give you a lot of success. And I think the both things. I think the both things are very important. Like if you are smart, it will help you, and if you are hard work, that will also help you. But the both thing is very necessary. You always go with keeping the both things in your mind. And but if you do one thing and to drop other thing, then it will be very difficult for us to survive. So like the both concept, the school of thoughts are very important. And if we talk about the successful person in the world, they have both ability. They are hard worker, along with they are very smart.
That, what is do you think that the role of the trainer is very important in the victory?
Yes, I think you're right. The mentor is very important. If you are going to get any victory, then if you have a good mentor, then you will get to victory easily. You can easily achieve your victory, and because he or her guide you as per your like weaknesses. The mentors give you a lot of the mentor open a lot of avenues in your mind, and that will give you a lot of benefit when you face a difficult situation during the competition. And then you can easily achieve your victory.
Okay, and do you give importance to the tips that the mentors give you, the trainer give you?
Yes, the tips which the trainer give me, that does matter, and I always follow those tips, and I always respect those tips, because I believe the trainer has a lot of experience. Because of his experience, I never challenge him, and I always accept uh, uh, their directions. And whenever I adopt these things and I follow those tips, and I I do work according to their guideline, I always get victory, and I always get success. So that's why I believe without a mentor, you will never be a successful person, become a successful person. You have always to in contact with your mentor.
Okay, dear. It was very nice talking to you. And now I close this. You see, 43 minutes now that we've been talking. I hope after some time, after 15 minutes break, I will be again online. We'll do another test.
Okay.
Okay, at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Until then, you take some time. I have some, you see,
Okay.
water or refresh yourself. And
Okay.
I will come
Okay. Okay. Okay.
in 15 minutes time. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
We will
you,
start at 10 o'clock.
you have spoken very well. I am really proud of you. Okay. Please speak
Okay.
up
Okay.
once again. It was
Okay.
really
Okay, sir.
nice to
Thank
talk.
you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
dear.
you. Okay. Okay.
Wait for the next class.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.